Hello, hello, good morning. It's Monday, Terry TV. Whee! Hi, guys. Terry Harden here, Walt Disney's legendary Imagineer. Jim Henson Puppeteer, Ghostbusters, Men in Black, you name it, I've done it. What was I going to tell you today? My husband just finished cutting my Lifetime reel, and it's over 20 minutes. And it still has things missing. A shout out to Joshua Schaefer, who wrote my, I guess it's called a list of all the things I do. And it's about 20 I've done in my career. And I'll have to say it's about 20 pages long, very lengthy. And it's something. So today I want to do an unboxing, and then I want to talk to you about a couple of other things that are going on. And I had a special message for people who like to run Disney races, or for that matter, any kind of race that you do. I don't run them, I walk them. When I do them, I walk a good 13-minute mile. So my doctor says, why run? And that's the truth. I don't really need to run it. I was unable to run before, but if I'm outdoors, I run downhill. I'm finding that I love doing my marathons virtually on the treadmill because I just don't feel them. Because I don't know where I am. A lot of times when you're outdoors, you're running, it gets hot, especially when I ran in Florida. I just had to make sure my joints didn't swell, and I had to be careful because you're doing 26.2 miles. And it's usually after having done 13.1 miles because you're running something like the Dopey Challenge. But yeah, it's nicer to do it virtually. And I don't know if I showed you, but I did the Wine and Dine virtually last year, and it was really fun. And I really love doing it. Yes, you have to have integrity because Disney sends you the medals whether you run or not because you paid your money. So you have to have integrity, but I do, so no problem. Welcome, everyone. Let's get to the unboxing. I wanted to share this with you today because I was so touched by this. I thought this was so cool. So I am the member, I support a charity called CHOC. It's for Children's Hospital of Orange County. And I've always wanted to be a part of it, but unfortunately for me, they used to always do it. Forgive me. They used to always do it in October when I was doing pumpkin sculpting. So I could never do it because I teach pumpkin sculpting classes in October. So let me just move a couple of things around here because I would like to sit down. Okay, we're going to do this unboxing. But anyway, our team works really diligently to raise money for Children's Hospital of Orange County. And I've been a member of this for about 5 years, I think, maybe 4. And the reason is because they moved it to August or September. This year, we're not going to be walking. We usually do a 5K through Disneyland and through California Adventure Park, but this year we're not. I don't really know the reason. I was going to give you a theory, but I don't know the reason why we don't. But my team captain, Sharon Fleegain, she is an amazing woman. She is generous beyond belief. She has just made this wonderful. And during the pandemic, we did Zoom bingos, and everybody liked it so much because it could involve people across the pond, like the UK, Australia. They could all be a part of it, of the Zoom bingo, and win stuff or just have a nice Saturday with the team. Everybody loved it so much. We continued it, and we still do it to this day. But yesterday, Sunday, we had they had their second meet and greet in person event, and it was wonderful, all outside in a beautiful spread that Sharon has. And my CHOC team, my Patreon, it's Monday. Terry's Tribe, my group on Patreon, helped me to raise some money for my team and for CHOC. So I had a opportunity drawing, and they donated, and that money, all proceeds, went to this charity. I was very excited. And then my name went into like a little barrel, and this is what I won. And I was so impressed by it. I wanted to show it to you, but it has come from Ukraine. I used to keep saying the Ukraine, but unfortunately, my husband says it's not the Ukraine, it's Ukraine. So, up here, uh, everything is in like it's like their language and then Russian, and then this is French, par avion, meaning airmail. And then this is the declaration that when it comes through customs, and then a multitude of stamps. Look at these stamps. There's like a gazillion of them on here. Look at these stamps, and they have like an X. And then this says it's Ukraine stamps. So I'm gonna save those. And then but I know what you really want to see is what's inside. So let me show you. Let me go here and then show you what's inside. I have to open it carefully because it's very, very delicate. Okay, here we go, guys. This is, you got to see this. You just are going to you're going to be blown away. You're going to be like, oh my God. Okay, this is it. I'm actually going to pull it out from the foam. Take a look at this, guys. Have you ever seen anything so cool in your life? So this white part is actually the foam. So if I take it, it is an actual record. Have to be careful. It's very delicate, as I told you before. It's an actual record that has been, we're thinking laser cut. We're not sure. Let me just put it aside because I'm going to set it down here so you can really see it. Okay, there it is right there. And we're going to put some light on it for you guys. I don't want to light it too much because of the glare from my light, but that'll help a little bit. And I will show it to you. So it's a delicate vinyl 33 1/3 record that looks to have been laser cut in Ukraine. All of this that you see here, and I'm going to hold it from the little battery box, is holes. See, look back here. Isn't that amazing? Look down here. Isn't that amazing? Even the words, if I get my hands out of the way, even the words Mickey Mouse, all of this is a cut through. Okay, now what really amazes me is that these are the little hands, but if I flip this over, you can see that this mouth is completely hanging on this little cut right there. So that's super fragile. These eyes are hanging only on the nose right here. And then you have this delicate eyebrow and so on and so forth. Isn't that incredible? I've never seen anything like it, guys. I'm like totally blown away by it. And I can't wait to hang it. I absolutely am crazy for it. I just think it is wow. So if you're watching from Ukraine, you're amazing. This art is by far something that just took my breath away. Just absolutely took my breath away. If you're breathless like me right now, I mean, I, I just did not know. I had no words. I had no words. And what's interesting is they put this really sweet decal on for the clock, right? But again, if I flip it over for you gently, I have to be gentle. You can see here, if I move in, it's a Russian record. This is Russian right here, right along here. This is Russian. So so it's not only a very cool, I think, or maybe it's Ukraine record. You know, what do I know? I can't read it. So maybe I'm making an assumption that I shouldn't. But I just want you to see how the art is just unbelievable. When I opened this, my heart started beating like a rabbit. I just have to tell you, I didn't know um, how to react, right? And I thought you should see it. I really thought you should see it because you know a lot of the stuff that I get. Look at that. It's so cool. I'm going to put it away now because it's hard to talk and breathe at the same time when I'm looking at this thing. But I set it gently, very gently in here. And my husband says he thinks we should put it in our kitchen. And I think he might be right. I think it's going to be stunning in our kitchen. And I just can't believe how well it shipped. But what a great idea. And I want to thank Sharon for this amazing gift. And I wanted to share it with you today. I would have shared it with my tribe, but I had a ton of stuff to share with Terry's tribe today. So I thought that, a lot of them like to come over here and join me. So I said, hey man, let me show you this. Let me show you this and let you see it here. And then y'all can, I say y'all can look at it. But then I mentioned to you, I know that many of you like to do these Disney races. And like I said, a lot of times lately I've been doing them virtually because I absolutely have to be honest with you. I love running on my treadmill because I don't know where I am. Also, if I need to go to the bathroom, I just pause the treadmill, go to the bathroom and come back. If I need water, I pause the treadmill, go and get some water and come back, which can be a challenge for me because when I run these super, super long races, which I don't do that often anymore, but when I do, what happens is that my joints can swell. I wear a lot of magnetic that have the magnetic thread so that my joints don't swell. When you do things like the dopey challenge being a 5K one day, a 10K the next day, a half and a full, and after you're done you get 6 medals. You also get you get a lot of swag when you complete that. And Terry wasn't bright enough not to do it, but I did it twice. And I had to be very careful because I had to make sure that I ate in the cool part and got the farthest I could in the cool part of the day in Florida, because once that humidity hit, I was slowing way down. So for those of you who don't know, in a Run Disney race, you have to maintain a 16.5-minute mile in order not to get swept up by what they call the balloon ladies. It used to be that if you got swept up, you didn't get your medals. Now you get your medals because you paid for them. And so people can actually get the medals without running the race if they so choose. They just sort of buy them. But what fun is that? Most runners never like doing that, and I don't either. I did a virtual wine and dine, which I really enjoyed because I did it at night so that I could feel the joy of having the wine and dine at night like I used to run when I was in Florida. And I did it on my treadmill. It was fantastic. And I really enjoyed it. And I did the triple challenge, whatever it was. I forget what it was. And I got some really beautiful medals and some really lovely shirts. What happens is this, though, guys, you get a lot of stuff happening. And I wanted to show you, in case you are a runner, what you can do if you're like me and you've done a lot of these races, or if you're a runner who's never run a Disney race, but you still do a lot of half marathons, 10Ks, 5Ks. They usually give you what is called a participation shirt. And this is my quilt. So this is a beautiful quilt that was made for me by Cindy Marvel. She's an amazing quilt lady. And Cindy took my shirts. These are all my participation shirts. And you can see that they're a bit Disney centric, but they're not exclusively Disney. So up in the top corner is the Hollywood 5K. And then if we go over to the side over here, you'll see that I have the Flying Pig, and below the Flying Pig, I have Air Force, and then I have a 5K in the middle here. Can't remember what that was, but anyway. And then I'm Disney centric. So you have the Tinkerbell races, you have the 10K that I did with Stitch. Let me show you that one. That one has such a cute medal. Now, if I could figure out what to do with the gazillion medals that I have in boxes, You don't want to sell them because who would buy them if they didn't run? But I would love to display those, but I have a lot. My friend Anita Shingold, she has billions, in my opinion, and she hangs them all over the bedroom, on like beautiful racks that are laser cut, or they just go all around her room. But I didn't want to do that with mine, and I'm not sure what I want to do with mine, but I love the way what she did. I just it's not something that I want to do. So, if you have a few, you can use those little racks that you can hang 6 or 7. But if you're someone who's really into this, you've got a lot of them, and they're in bins, which is what you can see by the shirts that I have a lot. But this is an idea for you to get if you don't quilt, and you have someone who quilts very well. You could give them puppy eyes, and maybe they'll be your friend and do it for you, or do like I did with Cindy, which Cindy was in love with my hitchhiking ghosts, and we traded this quilt for all the work that she's done. And it's a very heavy, beautiful piece. It covers my queen size bed, and it's a lot of work. It's a very heavy quilt. It's beautiful. She backed all the shirts, because what you can't see in that picture is some of the shirts are wicking, like this one, meaning it wicks moisture. And by the way, this is my newest chalk shirt. It wicks moisture and keeps from holding in sweat. It dries quickly. You know what a wicking shirt is if you're someone who participates in these different events that involve running, walking, or whatever. But some were cotton and some were wicking. And so wicking is a very lightweight material. As you can see, it's stretchy too. Yoing, 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 yoing. So because it's like that, she backed each and every square. Also, I had some amazing, pretty long sleeve shirts, and they had art going up the arms. So she incorporated that into some of the quilt. And she's not done yet, because she felt that her quilt was not, was really, but she felt that she needed to add something to it for the ghost, because she felt like the trade was a little lopsided. I kept feeling like it was perfect, but she kind of felt like no. In any case, it's a beautiful piece. I wanted to show it to you in case you needed the idea. Let me show it to you one more time in case you wanted the idea of what to do with your shirts. Now, if you come up with an idea of what to do with the metals in a way to display them so they have a real classy look, and I don't like them banging together, and I don't like them to scratch. So it's hard. I just usually wrap them up, and then I barely look at them, which is a shame too. It's a crime as well. So if you got any ideas, I'm open to it. I really am. I love, love, love this quilt. So I thought if you are someone who does these races and you like them, there was a lady at the expo of one of the Run Disney events that had done a quilt like this, but it was terrible. It was really ugly. It was not, you don't want to show your bad stuff. You show your best work so people will maybe commission you to do something. It's fabulous. Just absolutely charming, darling, sweet, just beautiful. So there you have it. That is what that's about. And I wanted to, talk to you about that a little bit. Also, I wanted to ask your help. I asked the tribe today if they would help me out as well. And I want you out there, those of you who follow me and those of you who said, "What's this?" And you suddenly popped in and saw Terry TV. I'd like to use Terry TV, and all of you out there who are watching, I'd like you to help me with something. And I hope that you are available. There is a little pussycat that was brought to the chalk event on Sunday as we played bingo live, and he needs a home. He's about 3.5 months old. He's a lovely cat. He is a boy cat, obviously, because I'm saying he, but here he is. He's absolutely adorable. And what happened is uh, the a cat, mama cat, obviously had kittens in a old Lamborghini, and the person who rescued them thought Diablo was a good name for this cat. I think it's not a good name for this cat, but that's my opinion. If you're someone who wants this pussy cat, sorry about this, guys. Let me cut over here. This means my dad. Hold on. This is Terry. John, your timing. I'm broadcasting again, guys. This is John, my dad's nurse. Just give me 1 second. What can I do for you? On your way to see my dad? Okay. Thank you. Have you got those test results in? Good. Good. Why don't you tell me after then? Give me a call after and let me know. Okay. Let dad know first. Thank you, John. Okay, dear. Bye bye. It's so funny. No matter how many times you tell somebody that you're broadcasting, please call me before or after. But that's the call I have to take. Whenever I see that on my phone, I've got to take it because it involves my dad. So that was the nurse saying they're going to see my dad, and why they tell me before they go see my dad, I have no idea. But anyway, back to this pussycat. Sorry about that, guys. I can't make it not. This little pussycat, again, like I said, he was with his little brothers, I think little brothers and sisters. One passed away. They were raced to, when they were found, they were raced to the vet, given fluid, and one didn't pull through, but the others did. And hence all the other ones got adopted, but this one. And this little cat is a cuddle cat. It needs to be an indoor cat. Cannot be an indoor outdoor cat. However, this cat walks on a leash and loves it. If you're someone who wants your cat to sit by you underneath your chair, perhaps, and, just have some water or their food, this is what the cat did yesterday at this event of over, I'd say 40 people were there mulling around, and the cat just curled up underneath the chair. So the person who is the foster parent right now for this little pussycat just sat underneath her chair and slept in the cool grass, or ate some food, or just relaxed and walked around on the leash. Whenever possible, the cat wanted to be in the arms of a human being. I would imagine that this cat remembers that the human being saved him, and he wants to just thank them over and over again by cuddling and hugging and loving them. So if you want a cat that cuddles you, a little boy cat, you can have a little boy cat in your home. He's not been fixed yet because he's too young. And what else can I tell you? Sweet as can be, and he walks on a leash. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe him walking on a leash. A couple people in the tribe today told me that they had cats that they trained to walk on a leash, but I've never seen him before, so I was very impressed with him. He was very, very loving to everybody who held him. He was just a cuddle bug. And so if you've got one of those aloof cats that you wish was more of a cuddle bug, or you have a cat that needs a buddy, or you have a dog that needs a buddy, this cat loves dogs. Apparently the foster mother has a dog that's about 5 pounds, she said. And my dog is 10 pounds. But this cat loves people, loves everybody. Just hit me up if you know someone who would like to have this little pussycat. I almost did a cat walking on the leash, but my husband doesn't want a pussycat. And I can't blame him because Rocket is a handful. So, but the thing is that if you know anyone or are someone who would like to have this pussycat, please hit me up in comments or message me or whatever. I promised that I would help find by broadcasting today, I'd let you all know about this little cat. Okay. He's a really amazing little cat. And that's good. For those of you who are saying, what is this tribe called? Patreon? What is this Terry's tribe? Let me just take you over and show you. Patreon.com/Terry Harden, where for $5 a month, you can be a part of one of the best communities you have ever added your voice to. It is a great group of like-minded people who are just wonderful and lovely and special. And there's so much that happens over there. I can't begin to tell you. A lot of straight talk. I also Zoom with them every Monday and every Wednesday or Monday, depending on when we schedule it. But always once a week, 2 broadcasts. I broadcast with them before I come and see you. And all for $5 a month. So go here, check it out. If you want higher, if you want to, join for more, feel free. I'm about to post my reel up there. A teaser for my $5 people, the full-on one on my behind the scenes, because that's what that tier is. But it's long, so it's very long. I'm about to fix, those of you on YouTube, I needed to figure out how to do my introduction part. There's like a trailer. You do like a trailer of who you are on your YouTube channel. I have yet to do that. And this is going to go up there. Not 20 minutes of trailer. No. It's not going to be that. But I have an opening which actually lists all the things I do. And it's, well, not everything, but it's pretty funny. So I want to post it up on my YouTube channel so you can kind of get an idea of who I am. It'll be on that introduction part just as soon as I can figure that out. That's me. Everything is I got to figure it out before I can do it, but that will be coming soon for those of you who follow me on YouTube, and those of you who don't, go over to YouTube and check it out. I'd love for you to subscribe, but you can always just check out the introduction and see if it's something you want to subscribe to, and go from there. But patreon.com/Terri Harden. Come join me. It's a lot of fun. It's fabulous. It's fantastic. We're always doing great things over there. I wish I could tell you what. It's just, you got to see it to believe it. So I hope you will join me there. Okay. My chalk team that I mentioned, the shirt I'm wearing, and the gift that I got has raised close to $45,000. Yay! We're a little group of people too. We're probably about 100 members. And usually my team captain, Sharon, is this amazingly generous woman who has a dream. I have a dream. And we are vested in her dream, which is how the tribe works. We are all vested in each other's dreams, no matter what that is. It doesn't have to be all art, although my dream as an artist is to be a better painter. I'd like to get in front of the easel because practice. But anyway, Sharon has always dreamed about being the number one fundraiser. And bless her heart, she really is a rock star, and the team gets behind her because she's a rock star. Have you ever heard the term lead from the front? Well, she leads from the front. And because she leads with such elegance, candor, generosity, and kindness, we all really bust a hump to try to help her achieve this goal. In the past with Chalk, many places have the Chalk team, and no offense, Chalk organization, but you do a couple of things that aren't really bright. And one of the things that you do is you put communities of 100 people who are from all walks of life, waiters, waitresses, retired folks, Disney employees, or Disney cast members, Disney aficionados, Disney lovers, people who are, broke, not broke. We're just all in it. We're broke. We're all walks of life. You don't have to be broke. You don't have to be anything to be a part of our team. You just have to have a heart wanting to help Children's Hospital of Orange County. And yet they bundle us with companies that have someone who owns like Chick-fil-A or owns Hobby Lobby or owns Blizzard. And so that person just, in order to win, just puts down, $100,000 and we're out of the race. Okay. We're a little community of people that don't have that kind of bank to give to a charity, but we have the heart that wishes we did. This year, it's amazing because we are in first place overall. Mickey's OUAC Walkers, as we're called, are in first place, and we're really killing it. And I pray we keep doing it. I want for Sharon, her to have that. But what I really want, I'd like her to have it for our team, community team. But what may happen is she could get it for overall. And is it anything? Is there an award? Maybe it's a certificate. She doesn't really do it for that. She just has always dreamed of being the biggest fundraiser. And so we step up and we work hard to help her. And I just wanted you to know we're in the running. If you'd like to join our team, it's Mickey's OUAC Walkers. You can go to Chalk and type in Mickey's O period U period A period C period. It'll probably pop up after that. Walkers, and you can be a part of it. Even if you don't feel like doing a 5K, you want to cheer from the side, or you want to use your scooter or whatever. This year, we're not doing a 5K. We're doing an event at California Adventure Park. Don't know what it's going to be, but we're all game to go if we can go. But if you want to be a part of it, please take a moment and go over there and participate if you like. Say, yes, I want to join. And you can play virtual bingo with us and be a part of our fundraising events, which are always fun. And it's really cool. And I'm so proud of Sharon. We always give her number one because she's such a great lady. So super exciting. And I just wanted to reach out to you. Yesterday was a beautiful event. We all had to prove by taking a COVID test on Sunday morning, pretty much, before we were admitted and negative, so that we were all outdoors, but you had to wear a mask going indoors. And to get your food and everything. Everything was packaged well, handled properly. It was lovely. It was just lovely. But we have a lot of people that are older, very old there. We have people that are high risk there. And we have people, just people who want to be safe. Who doesn't want to be safe? Well, if you don't tell me. But anyway, I think everyone wants to be safe and isn't inviting COVID into their home. Come on, COVID. Yay, let's party. Nobody's like that. At least I don't think so. If you are, don't tell me. But the point is this, that we had a wonderful time yesterday, and it was great to be able to be comfortable enough to sit with people and know that you were protected, because we all have tremendous integrity. So I know no one came with COVID, because there are people that we could have put in serious, serious jeopardy. And we don't want to do that. We love each other. We care about each other very, very much. So that's what the chalk thing is. The event happens. Look at this. We got somebody here that decided to, and I don't even know how they did that actually, but let me just look here. Put user in timeout. That sounds good. There we go. We don't need that. Whoever that is, whatever that was. Really? Okay. Some people just have too much time on their hands, and it drives me crazy. I don't have enough time. I was born on June 21st because God knows that I need every second of every minute of every hour of every day. So he had me born on the longest day of the year. And yet you get yahoos like that have all this time and just flaunt it in front of your face. And that just makes me crazy. I mean, I would love to have a prehensile tail, and I would love to be Collie with all these arms. I really could use it. Get a lot more done. Anyway, people who have all this time to do it, they just make me make me crazy. When they use their time like that. Let me specify, when they use their time like that to just jump in and be mean like that. So, okay, no more airtime for that fool. Anyway, so that's what I had to tell you. Let me look. I made a list because I'm a little bit tired today. Told you about the wonderful cat, told you about joining Chalk, and told you about my wonderful unboxing. And it is really lovely that on top of everything else, she manages to support Ukraine by purchasing this piece of art. And then I am fortunate enough to win it. And I am so excited and honored. So let's see what you have to say today. Let's get you in on it. It will probably only go about an hour today, guys, because as you heard from the nurse, he's going to be calling me back. But not only that, I've got to go see my father today. I'm still in tons of paperwork world. So whatever. I'm back at doing a 13-minute mile, huff and puff. I call it my Terry mile. Connie, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I am not quite at 13. I'm at 15 right now, I think. And I think part of it is because I just turned 65 and I'm kind of like, so I need to be less laissez faire about it. But luckily, the more you do it, the better you get, right? So I'm walking a half hour a day and I'm getting faster and faster and faster. I did not do it this weekend because I was very tired, but I'm going to get back on there just a little bit, little bit, little bit. You don't have to eat the whole frog, guys. If you're trying to get yourself back in shape from doing your exercise, just a little bit. Do 10 minutes. If you're like me, I've got to really force it not to go too long because once I get on the treadmill, I like to go a long time. So it's like, no, 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 don't do that because you could pay for it later. Just a little bit, little bit, little bit. Tell yourself whatever your age is, and then little bit, little bit, little bit till you're up there. Connie's fantastic. That's amazing, girl. That is good. So you already beat me. So pat yourself on the back. You're doing a great job. I love it, says Evan. Yes, yes. Isn't it amazing? And it's so fragile. So it's like, I got to put it up. And we were talking about a hook for it. I would like to put an anti-earthquake hook up, but my husband's like, well, then when you need to change the battery, it's going to be difficult. But can you imagine should an earthquake happen and that falls and shatters? I would be devastated because I really love it. You're not supposed to really attach yourself to such things, but I couldn't help it. I just think it is the coolest thing ever. So, decisions need to be made. A hook, but I'm going to see if I have a good step stool, because if I have a good step stool, I have these really great hooks that stay in and they have that lock for earthquakes, because I do live in California. So it's very practical not to think ahead on stuff like that. Yeah. My cousin that married into the family is Ukraine. She always got mad when I would say the Ukraine. My husband corrects me all the time. She breaks me of that habit after 7 years. So I think he means he broke him. Bob says she broke him of the habit. Yeah, I used to say the Ukraine too, and my husband says it's like the United States or something. So we say the United States. But if you say the Ukraine, it's like saying the United States. So Ukraine. So I am working on it too, Bob. I don't want to offend people because I haven't done my research, and my husband always corrects me, and I ask him to. I don't get upset about it because it's important to address people's places where they live properly out of respect. So good for you. I used to make checks out of records. Oh, clocks out of records, checks out of records. You have to be careful of warping because of heat. I used a woodworking gun to cut mine. Interesting. Did you get that intricate, Melissa? I mean, that thing has got some thin. It looks laser cut to me. Honestly, it really looks like they used a laser. I don't know if they did, but I mean, I had a couple of people. My husband has a friend over for coffee often, and he saw the quilt and went crazy because his wife is a very famous, well-known person, and she has a lot of shirts, and she passed away. So he wants to do these amazing. He thought that would be a great thing for him to do of all her shirts, because since he lost his wife, then he could wrap himself in it, couldn't he? And see all the places she's been and things she's with those shirts. So it doesn't have to be running shirts, guys. It can just be shirts that you will never get rid of, but they're in a bin and not being looked at. Okay. And I think when something is stored and not looked at, you got to think to yourself, how bad do I want to keep it? Or what is it being stored for? Sometimes it's because you're moving and you're in transition. That's a whole different thing. But in the case of my garage, there's stuff in my garage I haven't looked at in years. It's time to go through there and decide what I want to keep, what I want to put up, and what needs to go out to my tribe, you know? And if you guys are interested in doing an opportunity drawing here for chalk for my charity, just let me know in the comments, and I'll come up with something. I have till August 20th if you want to do it this year, or you can wait till next year and we'll do it. So I'll come up with something. You just let me know what that might be. Or if you want to, then I'll figure out what that might be. Okay. And you can, we'll get you to PayPal me your entry. The opportunity drawing that I did was $5 a ticket. And then you got to have cool swag. If you thought the swag was cool, I picked 2 items. And then I put your name, and then we draw. Yeah, we do it. So it's fun. It's very fun. If you're interested in that, absolutely. But that's very interesting, Melissa. I can't even imagine it. It's too fragile. Beautiful. You should put it in a shadow box and hang it since it's so delicate. Yeah, that might be, that's actually a really good idea, because then I could open the box, unhook the clock, and change the battery. So it could actually tick inside. It would also keep it from being dust. So Francisca, I did say it right. Didn't I say it right, Francisca? That might be a really good idea. I'm going to see if there's such a thing as the shadow box, because that is a really good idea to put it in there. And yeah, I have to figure out how I would. Oh, I already have an idea of how I would. Yeah. Ooh, good idea, girl. Also, Francisca, I don't know if you were on the early Terry's tribe thing, since you're a member of the tribe. Because you helped with chalk, I'm wondering if you want remember I talked about August 27th and the ticket. So reach out to me if you still want it. Okay. Right now it's Michelle Donnell, and she mentioned you. So I only have one, but if you want it and she wants it, we'll have you, rock, paper, scissors, or pick a number between 1 and 10 or whatever. Okay. Whatever. Okay. But we'll do something. We'll see how many are involved and how we'll do that giveaway on the tribe. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to do it away from you guys, but she wasn't there and I wanted to talk to her and give her a heads up. I'm going to give till Friday. And this week's Zoom is on Wednesday. Okay, cool. All right, back to you guys. Sorry about that. Wow, that's awesome, Connie. You're amazing. She is. She is amazing, isn't she? Where did you find that? Where did I find the clock? The clock was a gift from my team captain with the Children's Hospital of Orange County, if that's what you're asking. And I don't know how she came across it, but it's made in Ukraine. I mean, seriously, all the stamps are Ukraine. The custom label is between the Ukraine between Ukraine and here. And then, see, I slept as well. The stamps, the addresses, everything are on that. And it's fantastic. So, you can see here, the stamps. These stamps are from Ukraine, and this address, since I don't know much about Russian and languages and the writing, because I don't write that, I believe my friend said he thought it was Russian, but it could be Ukraine. But in any case, you can see from there it's, and then the label and the stamps, which are really cool. But yeah, so pretty exciting. Yeah, pretty exciting. Clock is amazing. I just couldn't get over it. And when you hold it, it's even more amazing. You're afraid. Oh, here's that nurse again. Sorry, guys. Hey, John. Uh-huh. Yeah, over and over and over and over and over again. So we're just waiting for you to let him know when you can take the tether off. Yes? Good. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Are we seeing you again Friday? Okay. 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 We know he is. He's in the wrong place. So we know he is. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Have a good week. Okay. All right. You too. Bye bye. Boy, note to you guys, make sure if your dad signs up for hospice that he really needs hospice. He really is in the wrong place, and it's getting to be a challenge because they behave like they do when people are in their last time of life, which my father is not. So basically what that call was about was telling me with you got to read between the lines when they yap like this, and the reality of it is that I need to get his primary doctor who's with the VA in on it. So right after this, which is one of the reasons I'm not going to take a long time with everyone today, is I've got to get the medical records over to the VA. So I'm going to make sure that gets done, because as soon as his VA doctor sees it, she can get in the mix and tell me what she thinks and how she's feeling. So we'll go from there. But thank you for allowing me to have that pause. But yes, the clock is amazing. Amazing that Delicate Record made it all the way from war torn Ukraine in one place. Just amazing. It's a wonderful piece. And here's the thing, I was at Sharon, my team captain's place, and I went to use the facilities, and she has one on her wall that's Monsters Inc. So obviously, whoever this artist is from Ukraine is doing these for people and sending them out. And I don't know if it says, let me look. It doesn't seem to say that I can read who actually sent it. It's an address, but no, I mean, you guys are powerful. Use your powers and see if you can find that record wall clock, and see if you want one, see what it would take to get one to you, because obviously this person has it down as far as shipping it to the US, and I'm sure all points. I mean, that's got to be a challenge in Ukraine, right? So check it out if it's something you're interested in. And if you do find something amazing in your research, let me know. Okay. I would love that. I would love that. It's just incredible. Yeah. It's wonderful. Thank you, Michelle, for saying that. Your gift is amazing, unique. Never saw anything like it before. Me too. And like I said, that whole open mouth is hanging on one piece, as are the eyes. You're just like, it isn't a jeweler's saw, because it would make the record do this. I am so impressed with it. I looked at it and I just couldn't get over it. I said, it's got to be laser. It's got, but maybe not. Maybe, you heard Melissa say she did it before, and she sort of used heat, which I don't know how you keep the heat uh, focused in the one area and not damage the rest. You know what I mean? Damage the rest of the area. So I still think it's some sort of good cutting device, but they have those cool lasers now. Cool meaning not hot when it reaches the object. So it's fun to kind of think about how it's made, right? All prayers of love and strength for you and your dad, John. John, you demand. Terry, take care of dad. Love the kitty. Got too many because of those little. I know, James. I know. I know. I mean, when it reaches out to me, this cat, it's a very special animal because I really am a dog person now. Used to have cats when I was a kid, but now I'm strictly DOG, and so is my husband. So we couldn't have this little kitty, but I'm trying to see if there's someone who would like to have a little kitty in their life because that little kitty is super, super special. Walks on a leash, man. Walks on a leash. As I said, the tribe, we have a cat that drags on a leash. No, kind of struts. The cat is like, yeah, baby, I'm look good. I look good. I look good. That's kind of more what the cat does, Bob. Hi, Terry. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be 23 years old tomorrow. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jacob, to you. Whoop, whoop. Have a good time, Jacob, and let us know on Friday what you did and what you're going to do and all that fun stuff. I wish you 23 is a good age. Yes, it's a fun age. Yeah, men got to watch out for the 28. We call that the age of epiphany. I don't know why it is, but men hit 28 and they go, and they just like change a few things in their life. Late bloomers after 30, but most 28 years old. So you got that to look forward to. But for now, enjoy being 23. And I don't know what you're going to do, but I hope it's a lot of fun. Happy birthday, Jacob. And I'm so excited. I'm not. No. You can see that I was, right? I was very happy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It just came to me, Terry. Name for your public program, Terry TV. My thoughts is Terry's Truth because that's what you get when you tune in. We need truth tellers. The tribe is a great place. Yes, Terry's Truthful TV, except for my husband said that's too big. So just know that Terry TV. And look, this little fool. Hold on a second. I got to get this little fool out of here. Oh, no, I don't think it's showing up. Okay, it's just warning me because, yeah, he's not there. I hope you guys don't see this idiot. Oh, it's telling me it was blocked for 5 minutes. Yeah, he might be blocked for more. I don't want to go. Oh, yeah, here he is again. See? So we're going to block him again, idiot. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, I could have blocked him. See? I didn't read. I could have blocked him. I'm going to block him next time. Yeah, there he is. Can't do it yet. Sorry, I went dark for a minute. I was trying to get this idiot. I'm going to try again. There it is. I can block him now. Yay. I got rid of the doofus. Oop, not yet. Hold on, guys. I'm going to block this fool. I got to block this fool. Block this fool. I got to block this fool. Let me just get him. Let me make sure he's not poisoning us anymore. Idiot. Okay. No press to people who crash our party. So he got blocked. Now, people like this, when they have all this time on their hands, they're going to try again. So know that I'm going to get him when I can. Okay. It's tacky, it's tacky. But there's a lot of ways that, a lot of ways you can keep them out, but I'm not so keen on it. So I was taught how to block them. So, but they're not my people. Obviously, they're not people that we care about because they don't pay attention. Sharon is wonderful, says Bob. Thank you for introducing us. She really is fabulous. Just lovely. I have also reported the messages to YouTube for you, Terry. Thank you, Jacob. See, you guys always take such good care of me, so then I don't have to worry if I don't know what I'm doing. I've got you to help me fix it. And thank you. Thank you, Jacob. Even before your birthday, too. That was really nice of you to do that. I really appreciate it. Jeanette says you must be a morning person, Terry. I am. Well, I have to be. Because in the evening in California, because we're having this monsoon type weather where it's like sticky for Californians, and sticky for Californians is 2 digits. For all of you out there that don't know what California is like, we are used to 1 digit humidity. So 2 digits. And when it's like 60%, 70%, we hate, yeah, yeah. Well, what it does is it creates mosquitoes, and at dusk, they are at their worst. Dawn, not so bad, but dusk, they're at their worst. So I don't like to work at night when it's cooler because the mosquitoes think I'm like a smorgasbord. Terry, let's go eat at, let's go get our blood from Terry. So I don't like that. But my mother-in-law told me about Bounce, the sheet. So if I remember to wipe myself all over with Bounce, I don't get bit. But the challenge is that it's just better for me in the morning. It's a beautiful sunrise. I get up, have my coffee. It's a pretty sunrise. And then I get all my work done when it's cooler. And the minute the sun comes over and hits my garage, I know it's time to close it down and go inside. So it was great because I got my sink to my friend. I got doors across the street for my city to pick up. I got charity boxes in my car to go to friends. I got a lot done, and that garage is not woohoo, but it's definitely happier. All of the empty boxes, I got those out. I really can move quickly in the AM and just get all that stuff out, and am really starting to make things look a lot neater, nicer. It's still a lot of stuff. It's still stuff I've got to go through. But if I get up early and do that stuff, and then once it gets hot, go in and do paperwork like I have to do with my dad, you heard that nurse. They really have a mindset that I'm going to beat senseless if they're not careful. Not physically, just say to them, you got to stop. He tries to, it's just hospice thinking, they're on that utopia track. So I have to watch out. And, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do after Tuesday. I just have to, I got to get in touch with the VA is what I got to do. So got to get those records up there. So that's right after this. I made a pillow out of one of my mom's shirts after she passed. There you go. And don't you find you hug it all the time, Melissa? You don't even have to tell me. I know you do. That's what I'm talking about. This is just it's a great thing. It's a great thing. I'm really glad I did it. I'm really happy. Definitely laser cut, says Leo, and there are several different Disney ones available on Amazon, including the Little Mermaid. You meant maid, didn't you? Okay, so there you go. You can take a look on Amazon. Looks like this is what this person from Ukraine did, and I will take a look. I want to just see them. They are just phenomenal. I just was impressed. So that's probably what our team captain did, is she went on Amazon and she ordered one after falling in love with it herself. And I was fortunate enough to win it, and I am so honored. It's the one thing I'm so eager to put up. I can't even stand it. I just love it, love it, love it. My clocks were not that good. I painted them mostly. One wrong move and it's ruined. Exactly. But Melissa, I applaud you for doing it. I mean, I look at that and go, no, I'm too chicken. I mean, I have a great scroll saw with a really fine blade that goes, but I'm sorry, or kind of vibrates. I just, yikes is what I say about that. Yikes. I mean, yikes. And you, of course, don't want it to be anything special. So I kind of like the idea of thinking that the record is Russian with the view of the war, because it's kind of like a poke, right? If it's a Russian record and someone in Ukraine is making them out of Russian records, you just find it a bit amusing, don't you? It's kind of like that quiet rebellion. Would you agree or no? I mean, am I off? Or I mean, yeah, it's just impressive to me. Leah, Little Mermaid design and a Fab Five style shrine. Poor Leo. This is why he likes to correct me, because the spell check messes with, I mean, the auto type messes with him, as it does us all, doesn't it? Yes. Didn't see any exactly like yours, but there's probably a dozen others. Yes, maybe they're one of a kind. You know, if I was doing this, I would do different ones and make them each one of a kind, just because I wouldn't want to be bored. But who knows, you know? That's me. And look here, happy birthday, Jacob. See, everybody's got you back. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so very much for the birthday wishes. Made me cry. Aw, just kidding. But seriously, Terry, thank you. It really made my day. I applaud for you when you sang for me. Always. I love birthdays. I love celebrating birthdays. I got people who wear black. You know, my sister, when she turned 30, she wore a black armband and, you know, mourn the fact that she turned 30. And I was like, yeah, boom, chakalaka, boom, 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 boom. I was so excited. Every time I hit a decade, I am like cheering. I can't wait to see myself at 90 or 100. I'm still going to be like, boom, chakalaka, boom, boom, you know, because I love it. I love it. So I was happy to say that to you, my friend. Just kidding. Sorry. No. Stop with the sorry and stop with the just kidding, because you don't ever need to apologize. I know within the manner it is given. So you are good. Yeah. But yeah, you don't have to say just kidding, because we know that you're good for it. Okay, James says Rolf Lamau Terrier missing. He's going to have to translate that, because I had no idea what that was. Just pictured 4 Disney clock examples on your wall. Yeah, no, just one. And I was going to put it up here because I thought it would look great up here somewhere. But it's very cluttered in here. I mean, it's my studio, so I got all kinds of art everywhere. You know, above my head, Robo Mickey, right there is Robo Mickey. And then over here, if I kneel down, are pictures of 2 of my favorite dogs. And then over here, this is a storyboard based on a movie I did a long time ago. And then over here is a Jim Henson thing and one of my friends who passed. And Whoopi Goldberg is up at that one right there. My mermaid tail over here. And my illustrated jacket I'm working on over here. Books are in that area. You know, so there's not a lot of room. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put, yeah. But I appreciate that. Read Walt Disney's Dark Prince of Hollywood. What brought that up, Woody? What made you think of that? I mean, I think it's a great idea. Unique clocks are a lot of fun. I just picked up my aunt's old chicken clock from the repair clock shop. The little chicken rocks back and forth on the face. I put my chicken clock in my novel. Oh, that's great. Have you ever seen the ones from Japan? They're various different little characters. They can be like a sushi chef. They're a little bit like the POPs, but they're not POPs. They're not pops. But they're kind of like squatty and squishy. So a lot of big head and little body characters, but then they had rocks back and forth and stuff. I used to have this fabulous chicken, and it's now the batteries have died in it, and I don't know if it could be fixed. But it does this ding 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 ding, and then the chicken goes, wake up, call, wake up, call, wake up. Isn't that annoying? But you wake up because it caws. And that's the joy of a lot of toys that you find in Japan. They do these wild and crazy things like that. And and it's just a crazy clock. I fell in love with it, and my parents wanted to, bash it because it's really an annoying wake up, but it's a great clock. You can't sleep through it. But it finally, my little chicken got tired, and he no longer says wake up. He just sort of sleeps the whole day in. So I'm sure my family and parents are very happy about that. But Jeanette, I agree with you. I love I'm a clock nut. Before I married my husband, I had quite a few, and he said, "You got to please get rid of some of these clocks." And I was like, "Oh, because I love them. I love them. I have a beautiful cuckoo clock that needs repair, and I haven't found a repair person that I'm willing to take a look at it. And then we need to hang it. We need to put it, hang it, and then or have someone repair it and then put it and hang it. But it's from the Black Forest in Germany. It's an authentic German cuckoo clock. It's very beautiful. I met the artist, fell in love with the artist, and bought one of her clocks. That's how I know it's Black Forest, because was a Black Forest clock artist in Germany. So really cool. Bob Burdine says, I made something out of solid wood, but as most of my stuff, it's somewhere. But I like when I do things, it's hard, but not that important to us. I will look for it to show you. I'd love that, Bob. I'd love to see it, and I'll bet you'd love to find it. Leo says, it's mostly my pudgy digits when I keyboard on my iPhone. Well, you're doing a pretty good job. We're just teasing you. You know that, Leo. The happiest of birthdays to you, Jacob. Listen to that, Jacob. Thank you, everyone, for birthday wishes. See, you get them twice as long because you told us today, and then you'll get them tomorrow as well. You get the double dipping. The whole month is yours, actually. Leo, on your Facebook wall. On your Facebook wall. Okay, so wait a minute. Did you the one that gave me all the digits? Let's see. That doesn't look like it was. I don't know. Okay, I am in it against hackers, working right now. Love how you handled your hacker. I'll explain the rest when I see you at DisCon. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to DisCon. I can't wait. Just I let's talk about hackers, since James brings it. James brings it up. Okay, we ask him. The reason I don't want to give any hacker airtime. Just silently, where's the control to block them out of our group, and yippee-ki-yay. Now, a lot of these hackers are very diligent. They'll figure another way in, but we'll just silently not acknowledge them, and poof. And I'm very blessed to have many of you out there who can do the reporting, which I don't quite know how to do, or anything else that might prevent them from doing so in the future. But if you make it hacker centric, your broadcast, then they're going to love it because they're getting airtime. It's a lot about someone who does bad things and gets on the news, and the news reports it. It only makes them want to do it more. So I don't want to give anybody like that, someone who's saying mean comments and stuff. We just go, no, goodbye. Okay. Very silently, very quietly, ping, and move on. So thank you for saying that, James, and I look forward to speaking with you there at DisCon. Jeanette says there is a wonderful clock repair place in. Yeah, how about California? You are so cute. Oh, you are so cute. I love that, by the way. Has anyone ever created some of the clocks from Pinocchio? WDW used the Ducks one as a screensaver at the hotel from the desk back in the 90s. I think the ones from Pinocchio would be cute. That would be adorable. I will have to think on that. I know, James. I read it, though. I read it like you said it. I read it like you said it. I read it like you said it. All right, guys, we're just over an hour, and I'm going to sign off now, off to deal with my paperwork, nurse, family stuff. I love you guys. I just want to tell you so much that I thank you so much for having my back, for taking good care. I kind of liked talking art and clocks today with you. I enjoyed celebrating Jacob's birthday. Happy birthday tomorrow, Jacob. I really enjoy all of the different things that we get to chat about. Ask Me Anything Friday is, of course, coming up. please, once again, consider and join my Patreon page, Terry's Tribe. Go to patreon.com/Terry Hardin and check it out. It is great for $5 a month, just one sacrifice of a Starbucks coffee per month, and you've got your little amount. And that enables me to continue to broadcast and not focus on what I need to do to make a living. So it helps me help you. So people with skin in the game get more, and that's what that's about. So I hope you will join me. It's $5 a month. There are higher tiers, but I will say right now, any tier, like I'm doing the $10 tier is really good because it's behind the scenes. But the best thing is that you'll find out on Patreon that I tell people, if you want to contribute more money, just understand that the higher tiers, many of them, with the exception of the top one, uh it's taking me time to make better. Okay, just taking me time to make better. So but it is really good, it really is really wonderful, and I hope you will join me there. Okay. All righty. Do something nice for someone else. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. Diane says, love you too. See you on Tribe Zoom call. They really are awesome. And you got it. See you Friday, so you can share with me what you did for your birthday. Do something nice for someone else. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. Thank you for allowing me to talk to my father's nurse and to try to talk over the sound. I think the guy, my friend next door, is re-cementing his pool or something. So thank you for hanging in. All right. And I will see you soon. Love and hugs, everyone.